Hello, Vin. Good afternoon. Yes, hello, Vin. Good afternoon.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, so I think your internet connection is not so good. Is that right? Because I can hear you choppy. Okay, so it's nice to see you again,
Wow.
Vin. Welcome to my class. It's me, Teacher AM. Okay, so how are you today?
Um, I think
Okay, so did you eat your dinner already? It's about, yeah, are you done eating your dinner? Not
yes.
yet.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you do before entering in Zoom, Vin?
I just watching television.
Ah, yeah. So did you go to your school today?
Uh, no.
No, yeah, because today is Sunday. So how many classes do you have for today?
That is two, including you.
Ah, yeah. So what is the other subject?
That is uh another English class.
Ah, so you learned two English subject just for today. That's good. So that you can improve more and more in your English. So what is your teacher in another English class? Is she Vietnamese or a Filipino or an American teacher?
She is Vietnamese.
Ah, so is she from your school?
Uh, yes.
Okay. So this time, Vin, here for tonight, we're going to have a writing test, a practice test for your writing skill. Okay. So this is part one. So here in part one, there are questions one to five. Here are some sentences about visiting a hospital.
Teacher, uh teacher, I can see the screen clearly.
Yeah, so I think that is your internet connection because recently I have class. I have two free previous students and they can see my screen clearly. So I think let's just wait for 5 to 10 minutes until my screen will become clearer. So this time, what you will do is you're going to listen to teacher because I will read it for you. Okay, so here in part one, there are questions one to five. For each question, you're going to complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. So you use no more than three words, then you write only the missing words on your answer sheet. Okay, so before that, we have an example. Can you please read this sentence, Vin? Hello, Vin. Can you hear me?
What teacher?
Yes, yes, yes. Can you please read the example? The nurse's home.
Teacher, the screen. I can't see the screen clearly,
Ah, yes, I'm sorry for that. Can you access Zalo? Do you have access in
so I
Zalo?
can't see it.
Do you have access in your
No.
Zalo account?
Yes, but the law is very dark.
Ah, okay. So this time I will just read it for you, Vin. So the example here in this sentence is the nurse's home is behind the hospital. So what would be the missing word here? The hospital is blank the nurse's home. So what do you think is the answer in this one?
I can't read the word teacher, so I can't do this.
Ooh. Also, can you please try to open your Zalo even if it's a little bit lag?
If I send a message to you, it doesn't send correctly to you. That um may not a ton of time.
Ah, okay. So for that, what would be our solution? Can you please help teacher to find a solution?
Now what teacher?
Can you please help teacher to find a solution for that? Okay. So the answer
Uh,
here,
when
okay.
you just continue in talking.
Okay. So the answer here is the hospital is in front of the nurse's home because the sentence is the nurse's home is behind the hospital. That means that the hospital is in front of the nurse's home. So they have the same meaning. So that is how you're going to do your the task here. So how to approach this task? First, you read the first sentence and you think about its meaning. Second, you read the second sentence. Look at which words are repeated from the first sentence and which words are different. Okay, then third, you look at the second sentence again and you think about which phrases and structures could be used to complete it. Then, fourthly, you need to complete the second sentence using one, two, or three words, not more than three words. Then, lastly, you read both sentences again to check if their meaning have is the same. Okay, so now, Vin, are you ready to answer numbers 1 to 5?
Yes.
Okay, so for number 1, my appointment with Dr. Gibson is at 10 o'clock. So, what would be the second sentence?
At 10 o'clock, I will have an appointment with Dr. Gibson.
Okay, so this is at 10 o'clock. I am going to have an appointment with Dr. Gibson. It is quite close. Your answer is quite close. For number 2, I want you to read the first sentence.
This office is Dr. Gibson's.
Yes, the
This
office. Yes.
office belongs to Dr. Gibson.
Okay.
I
So
said that this office belongs to Dr. Gibson.
very good. That is correct. How about number 3, Vin?
Uh, Dr. Gibson said, please take my shoes and socks off.
Okay, so Dr. Gibson said, please take my shoes and socks off. Very. This is your shoes. Okay. So Dr. Gibson told me to take off my shoes and socks. So this means that Dr. Gibson said, Please take your shoes and socks off. This is your. How about number four, Vin? It would be a good idea to take more exercises. What would be the second sentence?
Uh, that is, you really need to take more exercise.
Okay, you really need, very good, to take more exercise. How about number five? I was given some information about a local gym. So what would be the next
The
sentence?
hospital give me some information about a local gym.
Okay, this is correct. Gave me. Very good because you got 5 out of 5 here. Great job, Vin. So do you have any question regarding the meaning of the second sentence?
No.
Okay, so now let's proceed with the next task. So this is part 2. So there are questions 6. Then you have received some good news and want to tell your friend in Australia about it. So you're going to write an email to your friend. Okay. So in your email, Vin, I want you to explain your good news. Next, you need to say how you feel about it. And lastly, you ask about your friend's family. Okay, so you can write 35 to 45 words on your answer sheet, or you can write it and send that one here in Zoom.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll give you the time to finish your answer.
Dạ, con đang học mẹ.
What did you say?
No, I say to my mom,
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, and just tell me once you're done, Vin.
what teacher?
Yes?
That my mom talk to me so I can't hear the question.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you can talk to your mom. I will repeat the question after you talk to your mom so that you will not be confused.
Uh, I just, uh, I just done to talk with my mom.
Okay, so this time, let me go back to the slide. Here in part 2, this is question number 6. So you are in a situation that you have received some good news and want to tell your friend in Australia about it. So you're going to write an email to your friend. In your email, you should explain what is the good news and you say how you feel about it. Then lastly, you need to ask about your friend's family in Australia. Okay, you can write 35 to 45 words on your answer sheet. You can write that one in Zoom, then send it to me. I'll give you the time to write your email, Vin. And if you're done, just tell me. Do you got
Okay.
it? Okay. Are you now done, Vin?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Take your time. Okay, so this is it. So let me read this one for you. Hi, I just have some really good news that I'm going to tell you that I'm just win a prize. I just win a prize. That prize is some money and a trip to USA. I'm very happy and surprised when I know that I win because I don't think I'm so lucky to win that prize. I'll tell you about my trip when I'm done. Best wishes, Kang. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to give you 40 out of 50 because yes, the good point is you were able to explain about USA, the good news which is USA, and you explain your feelings about the news. However, the missing here is to inquire about your friend's family in Australia. You can just say, can I ask about your family, your family living in Australia? How was it? Okay, that's why I gave you 40 out of 50. However, you have a good attempt at the task. Okay? So this is just a suggested answer. Hi, how are you? Yesterday was informed that I passed an examination so I can go to the upper class. I had been worried about the examination, but finally I could pass. I could not believe it. How about you? Is there anything special? How are your parents? It is a long time since I last met them. Please send my regards to them. So this is just a sample answer that would be a perfect score. Okay, so now, Vin, um, do you have any clarification regarding the email? Hello, Vin.
No.
Okay, so great. So now let's proceed with part three. So here in part three, you're going to write an answer to one of the questions in seven or eight in this part. You can write your answer in about 100 words. To make it short, you can write 50 words on your answer sheet. You can mark the question number in the box at the top of your answer sheet. Okay, so this is how you're going to be assessed. So this is part three. Okay, this is a part of a letter you received from your pen friend. I'm glad you like learning English. Your teacher sounds really nice and your friends do too. Tell me about your English classes. So now I want you to write a letter to your pen friend. Then you can write letter in about 50 words on your answer sheet. Okay, how do you respond to this pen friend? Okay, so oops. Okay, so what would be your response to your pen friend, Bin? I will give you the time to write your answer and send it here to me in Zoom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me put it here. White. Mm, 14. Okay, let me read this one for you. Hi, thanks for your letter. Yes, that yes, that I'm like learning English because I like to discover about the languages that not Vietnamese. My friends like to because I encourage them to learn English. In my English class, it's very fun because the teacher is very good, so I very like to take a class. Best wishes, Kang. Very good. Okay, so this is, oops, where is it? Oops. Okay, so this is, ooh. Okay, so why now? Where are you now? Okay, so this one, I'm going to give you 50 out of 50, because you were able to state why you like English and why is it that your friend like English too. And I like it because you said you encourage them to learn English and you state why do you need to study English, which is because you need to discover about the languages that is not Vietnamese. Okay, so I like your mentality, Vin. So for that, I'm going to give you 50 out of 50. Okay, so great. So now, Finn, let's proceed. And also, your letter includes introduction, body, and closing. Okay, and also opening. Then, which is the best, which is the closing. So now, this is the suggested answer. Can you please read?
Dear Peter, I'm writing this letter to tell you about my English teacher and my English classes. I'm very interested in learning English because it is useful for my future job. My teacher comes from Australia. His name is Peter. He has worked as a volunteer teacher in Vietnam since uh, 2009. In his late 30s, he is tall and handsome. He has a deep love for his students and good method of teaching English. There are 13 English in my English class. They come from different provinces in the North Vietnam. And though they are not very good at English, they study very hard. They always participate in the class in all the class activity and share ideas in the teacher. I love my English teacher and classes because they bring me respect and success. Bye. Min.
Okay, so thank you for reading that one, Bin. So this is the sample answer in writing a letter to your friend. Okay, so this is question number 8. Your English teacher has asked you to write a story for homework. So your story must have this title, A Broken Window. Okay, so time check. What time is it? It's 6:36. Okay, so this time, I want you to write your story entitled A Broken Window. You can take your time, and if you cannot finish that one now, because it's already 5:36, so you have 9 minutes to finish that one. If you cannot finish that one within 9 minutes, don't worry because I will give this to you as your homework. Do you got it, Vin?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can have your time to write about a broken window. Before I forgot, Vin, remember to use the past tense to talk about actions and events in the past. So this is an
Ah,
example of using past tense. This is a story of my English teacher's holiday. On last Sunday, he stayed at home with his son and wife. After lunch, he went to the park in front of the house with his son and was playing baseball. His son Tommy wants to be a baseball player in the future, so he always played the baseball with his friends. But on this day, Tommy was playing with his father. Mike wasn't good at the baseball. Tommy threw a ball and Mike hit it. The ball that Mike had hit broke a window of his house. Of course, his wife lost her temper. He apologized for her. His wife said, "It's okay, I don't mind, but you must tidy up here and from today make meals on your own." She was really angry. Okay. So as you can see, we have stayed. Okay. This is stayed, what else? Went, was, okay, played. Those are example of past tense. Do you got it?
yes.
Okay, so that was it. So are you almost done, Vin? Are you now done, Vin?
No, teacher,
Okay,
because it's using past tense.
since it's already time, I will just leave that one to you as your homework. And you can submit that one later or before our class on Thursday next week. So for now, bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your night. Keep safe always and see you next week. Bye bye, Vin.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, bye.